What is up, my friends? You're very welcome along to Tuesday night's late night news roundup here on Anfield Agenda, where I'm going to do my best to try and help you understand what seems to be the master plan here from Liverpool. The Reds want ISAK. The Reds may want RODRYGO, according to reports. And of course, we need to sort out a centre-back. Could that be Mark Guéhi? We're going to do our best to keep you up to date on all of the developments today, as well as having a look at the futures of Luis Diaz, of Ibrahim Konate and Darwin Núñez. Sound good? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section once you've watched the video. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, please do drop a like and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Two things to keep you aware of. One, our last ever live show is taking place at the Hot Water Comedy Club in Liverpool, Sunday the 19th of October. If you'd like to come and see us, you can get your tickets to this all ages event priced at just £15 with that QR code on the screen. And if you haven't joined yet, sign up to the Anfield Agenda WhatsApp community for all the latest updates on our transfers and my take on potential deals. Right, let's get stuck into the news, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to start off with a bit of a comparison here. So Anfield Buzz have posted, and credit them for this post, to say Liverpool could spend £120 million on Alexander Isak and still only just match the money that Manchester City have spent since January, which is €350 million. Again, heavy thinking there, but you can see we are spending our money wisely. And would I say that Manchester City's €350 million has been well spent? Some of it, but it is cool to see that comparison, and thank you to the Anfield Buzz for that. Right, Anfield Sector have posted this from Fabrizio Romano to say, crucial hours, crucial days ahead in the summer transfer window as Liverpool and Newcastle United are involved in a big story, a potential domino with huge movements taking place between the two clubs. Does Romano know something we don't there? Huge moves taking place between the two clubs. We've got to thinking on this, and the chat did as well, and we wondered, are we going to see Elliott maybe go to Newcastle as well as Cash for Isak? But either way, it feels like for Liverpool, it'll be Isak or Ekitike, and more on that to come in a minute. Also, I want to bring your attention to the situation with Luis Diaz. David Ornstein reported that he wants to leave Liverpool. And if he wants to leave Liverpool, then I certainly don't want to stand in his way. Liverpool have turned down offers from Bayern Munich. We know that there's going to be an offer coming in from Al Nassr, and Liverpool have a valuation on Diaz that if it's met, maybe he'll be sold. If it isn't, he won't. But right now, that's the current state of play there. If he doesn't want to be here, then I think we should facilitate that move away. But obviously, Liverpool are going to want to do it on their terms. Now, Darwin Núñez. Well, it looks as if the move to Napoli is off the table because they've agreed a deal to bring in that striker from Udinese with an initial €9 million loan fee, and then an agreement to, I think, €26 million plus add-ons at the end of that. Now, that doesn't stop the interest because AC Milan have also been credited with interest in Darwin Núñez, and we know that Al Hilal under Inzaghi want to bring him to the Saudi Pro League. So it still feels like Darwin Núñez will definitely be leaving Liverpool this summer. It's just Napoli seem like they've wasted a month of Darwin's time chatting with him about it when they cheaped out on the fee. Now, let's get back to Fabrizio Romano, who said, and this is very, very interesting, sources guarantee if Liverpool can't convince Newcastle to sell Alexander Isak, the Reds can open active talks with Eintracht Frankfurt for Hugo Ekitike. Now look, I know there are going to be some Newcastle fans watching this video who are in the comments saying, he's not for sale, stop talking about it, I hate you, I hate Liverpool, go away. I get it. I do sincerely sympathise with Newcastle's plight here, but look back to what happened with us and Coutinho. We sold him to Barcelona and we used that money to build a squad that then eventually helped us to go and win the Champions League and the Premier League. Brought in Alisson Becker, brought in Virgil van Dijk. So Newcastle right now, as hard as it might sound to part with Isak, if you were to bring in £130 million and use some of that money for Ekitike, then you could bring in a centre-back. And Eddie Howe would have the freedom to build that squad then that could cope with the rigours of playing 2 games a week over the course of the season and try to build Newcastle into the monster that they can become. They have a great fan base. Yes, they'll develop St James's Park, but the PSR headache has been the one for Newcastle that really stopped their owners investing the money that will push them on. So I understand the reaction of go away, but think it through. If Liverpool get to an offer of 130 million, which I don't think Isak's worth, by the way, Newcastle, in my opinion, should buy their hands off for that and reinvest the money wisely and back Eddie Howe. Right, Simon Jones from the Mail has come out with a story that I don't even know what to say other than, huh? He said Marcus Rashford was floated as a shock transfer by Liverpool. Now, I don't know what they mean by was floated by, but ultimately I'm very glad it came to nothing because no thank you to Marcus Rashford. Right, let's move on to this story from Dominic King of the Mail, who said, breaking, Liverpool are prepared to smash their transfer record for the second time as Alexander Isak's Newcastle future was cast into further doubt. It will be a British record fee to secure the Sweden international in advance of £125 million. Language there is very interesting. Not it would be, it will be a British transfer fee to secure the Sweden international. Let me know your thoughts on that one. Also, Dave Powell, who is a football finance expert, has been speaking about Liverpool's capability of spending more money, and this is what he had to say. Based on Liverpool's net plus PSR position and assuming a profit for 24-25, which is expected, using the example of a £20 million profit, plus allowable deductions of 105 million PSR limit, which is, of course, is how much money any Premier League club can lose over any 3-year cycle, 105 million. He said Liverpool could still lose more than £200 million in 25-26 and be PSR compliant after ISAK, Wirtz, Kirkez, Frimpong and Mamardashvili. So the ability for the Reds to do this and spend big is there. So watch this space. Right, reports coming out of Spain tonight from Dario AS and a few others say Rodrigo is now of interest to Liverpool and Liverpool are going all in for Rodrigo Goes. The English club has decided to strongly pursue the Brazilian and they will do whatever it takes to sign him. Now, I'm not sure on this one. I want to say it's true. I want to believe it's true because I'd love us to bring in Rodrigo if we were to lose Luis Diaz. I think that would be an incredible bit of business. And also, you know, the idea of Salah on the right, Rodrigo or Gakpo on the left and Isak through the centre with Wirtz in behind, McAllister, Grafenberg. Just take a second to think about that. It is tasty stuff. Right, we mentioned about Fabrizio Romano saying about the guarantee as well, that if Liverpool can't get Isak, they're going to have a look at Ekitike. And we asked tonight, by the way, would Mark Gay, who is Liverpool's target at centre-back according to many reports, but we don't want to pay what Palace are asking, would he be an upgrade on Ibrahim Konate? We ran this poll not just once, but twice over the last 2 weeks, and both results came in around the same. About 73% of people said yes, it would be an upgrade on Ibrahim Konate. Now, I don't know if that's based on frustration with Ibu's situation or whatever, but do let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking on that one. Also, tonight at 10 p.m, it has already gone past that, so it is out. The first episode of the Anfield Agenda podcast will be on Spotify and up on YouTube as well. It's myself, it is Steve Bland, and it is Chris Donitz talking about the situation with Diogo, the Reds pre-season, and of course the transfer window as well. This will be something we'll be doing once a week from the start of August. We just got this one out there to give you a little taste of what we'll be doing. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did watch it, please do feel free to let me know your thoughts on it. And again, we appreciate your support. It's going to be a hectic week or two here on the channel with all the transfer gossip and stories. The Reds, of course, heading out on pre-season as well. So we look forward to catching up with you all. If you have enjoyed this video, you know what to do. And don't forget to check out the Anfield Agenda Clips channel as well, where you'll get all the best bite-sized bits of the content that we put out here on the main channel. Much love, my friends. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.